What is going on, Devil Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name's MVXZ and welcome back to another quest tutorial. And in this video we are going to be starting to build the Ice Cream Parlor, which I just realised one thing, I don't have my notes loaded up, so let me quickly load them up. We do have a few updates to do in this episode, and one of them is actually inside the chest. We've finally got a look at the upstairs, the second floor, so I've been able to finish that off. Let me just load this up. And I need to quickly go over the controls. I've got logged out of Minecraft on Pocket Edition and it won't allow me to sign back in with my main account. It keeps trying to sign me in with my secondary account, which I don't want. I keep pressing sign in with a different account, but it just keeps signing in my secondary account, which I don't want because all my skins are loaded on my main account. So I've just decided to stay signed out for this video, and that's where we're going to be Steve. So while we wait for this to load, let me just make sure my controls are all good. Yes, they seem to be. Fly down slow. Yes, okay, my controls are fine. So here we go, let's get started. The first thing we want to do is, there's actually an update in Squid's room, in Squid's bedroom. So let me just go up here and get that for you. There we go. It's there's a little item in one of the item frames. In this middle item frame here, we need a penguin, or it's a diamond helmet. I'm not in the texture pack today, so I can't really show you. If you're in the cartoon texture pack, it will be a penguin helmet. Get that? Yeah, they changed the controls on Pocket Edition when using the controller, so just put a diamond helmet in here. And then moving on, I think the next one is inside. I don't know if we did this one in video actually, so I'm going to add it in here. Oops, did not mean to do that. And that is, if we go back outside and we go to the florist or the flower shop over here, I realise I haven't added in the plants or the sign in this world. They are still meant to be there. I just need to go back and add them on because I completely forgot to do so when rebuilding this world. So there's a crafting table which goes, if I can find them, just placed right here. And I believe that's all the updates on the outside. So moving on to the inside of the chest, I did get some extra signs as well. So, I haven't added the signs in this world either. So I've already shown, I believe I showed you the, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to cut up, do a little cut, come back and I'll have all the signs placed in, so I'll see you in a minute. I am back and I have added in the signs, so just to go over, on the left hand side we've got tools, stone, wall, dirt, food, dye, wood and iron. On the right hand side we've got miscellaneous, gold, plants, sand, glass, redstone. Very important detail, redstone is on the top row of the sign. I did make sure to double check that before adding it in. Diamond and coal. So if you want, you can go ahead and put all those items inside the chests. I'm not going to worry with that. And that is the downstairs 100% updated. Moving upstairs, again, I did get a proper look at this today while I was building, and I'm really happy with that. So what we want to do is, we essentially want to copy downstairs, but not really. So what we're going to do is we're going to face the front of the chest and then go to the right hand side, grab some more stone bricks, put one on top of here, skip 2, do a pillar, skip 2, do a pillar, skip 2, do a pillar, which means we need to break out this torch. And then in between these pillars we need double chests. There are no chests up here though, they are just down at the bottom. Torches on this side, we're going to have a torch here and a torch here. And that's this side of the room done. We've also got this torch here, that is correct. I believe these torches here, I actually didn't think to check whether or not those torches were there. I don't remember if we got a proper look at that part of the wall. I'll have to go back and double check the video a bit later on though. So, on this side of the wall, we're pretty much copying the same thing we did here. So let me just add in the final pillar. But on this side, we have signs instead of torches. So this sign is going to say gravel. Oops. The next sign is going to say googly loot. Like so. The next sign will say clay. Middle row. And then the final sign will say never. Okay, there is a torch here and a torch here. Lining up with these two. Oh, there should also be a torch here. I thought I saw one on a pillar for a minute there in this world, but there's none on the pillars. And then right where we've got this mouth here, we want 2 black wool in the middle. Oops. Like so. And these torches on the floor are accurate. I did check that. So, as far as I know, this is all the updates we have today. So let's start with the Ice Cream Parlor. This might be another 2-part series. We'll see though. So let me just go around here and get the placement for this. Okay. Ooh. Close these doors. And let me just quickly turn that that horrible audio off. If I can. I don't actually know what it would be called. Would it be called ambient and environment? I don't actually know what it's called on Bedrock Edition, so I think I just turned cow noises off. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I didn't. I just heard it in my headset. Huh. So, what we want to do is we want to go to the right-hand side of the Dairy Queen. And we want to find this block, or this column here, which has the arm on it. And what we want to do is we want to leave a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grass and place a sandstone block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sandstone block. I'm just going to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we then want 1 sandstone to the right. Skip 2, a sandstone, 1 sandstone to the right. What we then want to do is go diagonal 2 and make this second one a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should leave us with 1, 2, 3 grass blocks right here. And that is accurate. We then want 2 more diagonals. Make this a total of 7 long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 diagonals. Make the second one a total of 7 long. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. Hang on. Let me count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A diagonal. I think I've done something wrong here. Right. Let me go over this again. Did I make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That's right, isn't it? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the back and front wall are 6 long and the side walls are 7 long. My bad. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A diagonal, then we should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me replace this grass block here. We then want to build these walls up a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will recheck that again, just to make sure I didn't mess up like I did with the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely 7. Okay. So let's just build all these walls up to that seventh block. Oops. Same with the diagonals. I'm thinking of maybe building the village that's over in that direction when we're finished with the ice cream parlor. I don't know for sure yet. I still need to come up. We can either do the village or we can start on the toilet. But I'll say I'm kind of thinking the village. That way we can knock out some terrain in the process. But we'll see. I do have to give a warning about the roof of this ice cream parlor though. We may be changing it a bit throughout the videos. The reason for this is because Squid built the roof, and because Squid doesn't record his view, or at least if he did record it, he didn't post it to YouTube. We don't get to see what the roof looks like in video. We don't get to see them building it in video. Stampy's off doing his own thing while Squid is building. And therefore, and there hasn't really been many videos where Stampy and Squid have actually gone up to the roof of the ice cream parlor. So what I've done is whenever I see them get high enough to where you can just get a glimpse of the roof, I take screenshots of it and then copy as much as I can. And I do that every time there's a new video I watch where you can see the roof of the ice cream parlor. I'll get a screenshot, zoom it in, build it as accurately as I can. But just to be aware, we may be going through some changes in the roof of this thing. So, now that we've got this, what we want to do is we want to go up one and in one. And we want to just kind of connect. We kind of want to do something. Do we fill in the corners? That's what I'm kind of hesitant about here. Yeah. Okay. So we just kind of go along like this, connecting it all in the corners. Because obviously you don't see the corners from the outside. I was kind of hesitant on that. But now what we want to do is go up and out one again. And we want to copy what we have below us. Do we connect the corners up though? That's the big question. Oops. Yes, we do. We connect the corners up like so. And we'll have to extend this out a little bit in a minute, but for now I just want to copy what we have below us as a starting point. So, there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to go, let's see. Let's start with this side with the doors on them. So we're here. We want to extend this out a total of 2 more rows at the front, leaving 1 block short each time, I think. We'll see in a minute if this is accurate. We should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3. No, that is not. So put this here and here. We need this to be a total of 6 blocks long at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then going 3 back like this. Add 1 here and here. The same on the other side. Like so. We should have a total of 1, 2, 3 diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a diagonal. And just to verify, these two diagonals should definitely be touching. Yes, they should definitely be touching the arm of the Dairy Queen. So that is accurate. Now what we want to do is extend this up a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks tall in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when I say build it all up, I just mean the outer walls. Don't worry about building the inside walls up to that height. There we go. I do apologise that I did have like 2 or 3 weeks away from recording quest tutorials. I plan to make up for that by doing a tutorial every day for the next few days. We'll see how that goes though. By the time you're watching this, it should be Sunday the 30th of May. I think today's the 29th, isn't it? Saturday the 29th. So yeah, 2 videos, or 1 video in 2 days. No, I'm confusing myself. Ignore me. Right, so now we've got that. What we again want to do is on the front hand side, we want to extend it out 1, like so. Add a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals. Extend the wall out. Another 4 diagonals. Extend the wall out. Another 4 diagonals. Extend the wall out. And then another 4 diagonals. Like so. And that gives us the general shape of the ice cream parlor. So, this is where the roof comes into play, and this is where we may see some changes throughout the next few tutorials. We'll see what happens though. And I also just remembered I missed some torches on the on the Dairy Queen. There's meant to be a torch on the bottom corners like this at the head. Okay, so let's grab ourselves some blocks. We need some green wool, some white wool, some pink wool, some brown wool, some black wool, some lime green wool. We'll need some red wool. We'll need grey wool and light grey wool. And we might need some more soon. So, I don't really remember all the names of these ice creams they're meant to be. Veiny Vanilla Valerie, I remember one of them. I forgot the... What was the strawberry one? I don't remember the strawberry one. Chip Choc something. I don't remember some of these names. I do apologise for that. So, let's start with the green one. What we want to do is face the side of the ice cream parlour that has the doors. And we want to place green wool along here like so. I'm going to have to destroy some of this face. Okay, there's nothing underneath. We then want to go up 1 and in 1, like so. Build it along, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build it up a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then on the left hand side we want 2 black wool here, like so. a black wall to the right, a white wall underneath, green a 2x2 square, a green wall, a white wall, and then black wall surrounding it. We then want green wall on top of this, and then a 2x2 square in the middle. And then for the mouth, what we want to do is we want to place 2-line green wall right here. Okay, moving on to the left hand side, we're going to need some green wool here in this corner. We'll then need some white wool, 2 white wool here, put a white wool here and then extend it across, a white wool here, and that's as far as I can do the white wool in the ceiling for now. We are again, I believe, gonna go up and in one. Let me just, ooh. Okay, this is a bit different. So we do want a white wall to the right hand side of this. We then want a white wall on top, a light grey, is it light grey? No, a white wall to the right, 2 light grey to the right of that, and then 2 white to the right of that. So it's a bit unsymmetrical here, where we've got 2 white wall here, but only 1 here. Okay, moving on to the next row, we have 1 white wall, 1 light grey, 2 red, 1 light grey, 1 white, an entire row of white wall here. White wall, is that grey or is that black? We want a grey wall, 2 white, 1 grey, 1 white. We then want white wall again on top of that. We then want to leave 1 block in the corner, place a white, and then put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right of this, 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to leave the 2 corners and just put 3 up here at the top. I'll come back and add the buttons on in a minute, as there are going to be some buttons we need to add on. Okay, moving round. We now have the Chip Choc ice cream. Again, I don't remember the full name. So, we want brown wool here. It's really hard to do this because obviously I already have the faces built. Oops, that's dirt, my bad. Okay, so we then want to go up and in like so. Put a brown wall here, a brown wall here. Put a total of 3 pink wool here, and then 2 brown wool. And then a brown wall in the floor like this, or in the ceiling, I guess you could say. We are going to build this up a total of, well, we'll just do row by row. I think that will be easier. So we'll want an entire row of brown wool, but we will need to come back and break 1 block out. We then want 2 brown wool, a red, 1 brown, a red, 2 brown. We then want a brown, 2 black, a brown, 2 black, and then a brown. We then want a brown, 1 black, 3 brown, 1 black, 1 brown. We then want a black, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brown, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 black. And again, we'll need to come back, knock this block out, and we'll need to replace it with a spruce log, I think that is. Let me check. It is an oak log, my bad. Let's replace the light grey for now. That faces upwards like that. will be torches we need to add on in a few minutes. But moving around here, we have a pink wall in the floor here, or on the ceiling. Then again, pink wall going across here. 2 pink wall here. Then we'll go up and in again. Build this across. So it's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. And then we want 2 pink, 3 red, 2 pink, 1 pink, 1 red, 3 pink, 1 red or 1 pink, 2 pink, a black, 1 pink, a black, 2 pink, 2 pink, a white, 1 pink, 1 white, 2 pink. Leave the corner, and then we want a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving this corner again. And that's the faces done for now. We'll go back and do the top half in a minute, but I have just noticed something else. We need to add a little pink diagonal in here like so. That is a total of, let me count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. And then over here, we also want a pink wall. You go back, get rid of that. Pink wall that goes 5 high again. So just in case I made that confusing, because even I was getting a little confused with these, I'm going to just go over the faces again, just so you guys can see them properly. Try and get a better view. There are some buttons we need to add on to this one here quickly. So I believe they're wooden buttons, but let me verify that. They are oak buttons. And they just go on the grey wall here. Now I don't know whether or not this face here is 100% accurate, because it went through some changes. The way they originally had it was they had it something like this or this. I don't remember exactly how they had it, but they had it something like this before. But then as I was watching videos today, I noticed they had actually changed that. But because they were building all the way out in the Squid, and they were building the auntie Squid, I couldn't get a proper view at what this looked like 100%, but this was as close as I could get. So, I guess now we move on to the roof. And again, this is where it's going to be the most confusing, because it changes quite a fair bit. Or at least mine does. Because, again, we didn't see Stampy build it in video, mine changes quite a fair bit. So I'm going to give you the latest that I have. We are, again, going to start from the front. And notice something else. Okay, I haven't added this little corner on here, or the other side. So let's just quickly do that. Up and in. Build it up to this block. Add an extra row to the right. And then for this, just build this up here. Like so. Okay, so now let's start on the roof. I'm sorry about that. Again, this is a very confusing roof. Especially with how all the colours change. So, what we want to do is we want to go to the back of this face here. And we want to add 2 green wool here. We then want to add another 2 down here. Put 1 to the right. Bring it back here. And then put 1 here. Add an extra 2 onto this. Then 2 white. We then want to turn around here and put 3 brown like this, with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink. 3, 4, 5. Yep, should go out 1 further than the white. Leave these 2 and then bring this back to here with pink. And then a 2x2 square of green. I know I'm doing this in a really weird way, but this is what works best for me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a brown here, put 1 underneath it, then break the one on top. We're going to put 3 pink in front of that, a pink to the left here, and then extend it all the way back to here. And extend it till underneath that green. We are then going to leave this block here and then put 3 pink. Put a pink back here and then 1 to the left. We then have a pink down here as well. And then we have a pink. Put a pink back here. 1 to the right, 1 to the back, and then 1 to the right. So that should be touching the black wall. And again, I know I'm doing this in a really weird way, and I do apologize for that. But what I'll do is when I'm finished building it, I will just go over and show you the roof, like I normally do. Just for anyone who did get confused, it will be easier to follow. Okay, so now we want 2 brown here. We then want 1, 2, 3, 4 brown right here. And then we want to bring another, or put 3 brown here, I should say. Then put 1 brown right here. Put a brown down here, like so. Put a brown back here. Then 2 white here, and then extend this all the way over here till we reach this block, and then underneath the green again, like we did with the pink, and then a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So just in case that was confusing for anyone, I'm going to go over the roof again so you guys can see it. And we might need to add some blocks from the inside. We'll see how that is when we get around to the inside of the building. So again, I might have to change this up in a future video, depending on what sort of view I get of this roof in another quest video. We'll see. Right, so torches. Let's grab some of them now. I won't need any of these other blocks, or shouldn't do. If we're facing the front of the building, we have a torch here. We have 2 here on the right hand side. Moving around, we have 2 here. We then have 1 here. And then 1, oh, not there, 1 here. And if those torches change, I will update them in a future video, like I normally do. So, that's pretty much the outside of the ice cream parlour done. There's a few more torches we need to add around the building, which I'll quickly do now. So, facing the side with the doors on them, we need a torch here and here. A torch here and here. Here and here. Then here and here. So, there are all the torches done. Now let's go inside, break out the floor. Actually, let's add the torches on the inside. I think that will help to brighten things up. Oops. So, if we're facing the doors, we've got a torch here and here. We then have a torch here on the right hand side, a torch here on the back wall, and then one here, and then a torch right here, and these are on the third block up, and I should have said on the outside they are also on the fourth block up. Right, okay, so now let's destroy this entire floor now that we can see what we're doing. And again, inside here, it's just going to be filled in with sandstone for the floor. Okay, here we go. I'm hoping we'll have enough time to get this done in this video, so... Okay, now what we want to do is we want a ladder on the back wall which goes here. So the second block in from the left. And we're going to drag that up to there. We can also fill all this in, but leave a gap for the ladder, obviously. And I'll go in and add torches up there in a few minutes. So, right, let's get the counter done then. And that's really all we have to do down here. A counter and a chest. And again, this ice cream parlor goes through so many different changes throughout the quest videos. Okay, so on the back wall we have a chest which goes right next to this pillar here. We then have a pink wall next to the chest. We have brown wall, we have green wall, and we have white wall. So there's a pink next to the chest, a brown diagonal, a green diagonal to that, 2 white, a green, a brown. Then there's no pink because we need room for a trapdoor. The trapdoor, let's see which way does it open. Okay, so we want to place it kind of on the wall like this, so it opens up to the left. And then above the trapdoor we've got a pink. Diagonal to that we've got a, was it above? No, one block behind the trapdoor we've got a pink. Diagonal to that we've got a brown, a green, 2 white. As you can see, it should be right over the top of the bottom. Green, a brown, and a pink. There we go. And that is down here done. I'm actually going back and just looking for extra torches because it seems really bright in my notes and then really dark in the tutorial world. But no, they are all the torches down here. Okay, so on this pillar we need a ladder. Bring that up here. And it's really dark in here, so let's get the torches done quickly. Right. On the short walls, we've got a torch here and here, so second one in from each corner. Same thing on the longer walls. When I say short walls and longer walls, I mean the short walls are the ones that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the long walls are the ones that are 7 long. Okay, so before we get anything built in here, I do want to go over the roof or the ceiling in here because I think we're going to have to add in some extra blocks. There are going to be some extra torches up in the ceiling as well. So I'm facing the green ice cream right now. I have noticed 2 extra green blocks that need to go right there. A white block that needs, or a green block and a white block that needs to go there. A white block here. That's fine there. Let me just turn around and check this. We need a brown block here. And then 2 or 1 to the right. We've already got the other one. A pink in front of the middle one. a pink to the right, a pink here, a pink here, a pink here. And that appears to be all those blocks done. And then it's just up in the ceiling. Okay. So, again, I am facing the green one. It's a bit more confusing because I'm upside, or it looks like I'm upside down now. I'm confusing myself more. Right, so I'm going to add in torches quickly. We've got a torch right. I can place it down. Okay, that's not in the right place, but that will help. We need a pink block right where that torch is. Great. A pink block here with a torch. So we should have one block empty in front of the eye. Drag that back an extra 3 blocks. So it matches up with this brown. We then want 3 pink here. 2 brown. And then, give me a second. Got a pink here to the left of the torch. Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3 there. We've then got 2 white here. Drag it back for an extra 2. And then put, let me see, brown here. Okay, I'm going to get another torch placed in so we can see what we're doing some more. There's a torch opposite the one on the pink. Something else I've noticed is we need to drag this white down. And again, what I'll do is, in case I'm confusing anyone, I will go back and show you guys what the ceiling looks like when it's 100% finished. So 3 back there. We've then got 2 brown here. And then we sorry, I'm just trying to go over all this. It's a bit confusing looking up at the ceiling because of all the different colours and everything. Okay, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brown here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again, 1 row in front, 1 at the end. Put a pink next to that, and in front of that, a torch on the side of that pink block, a torch on this brown block. Put a pink back here, and then connect it up. And that is, there are a couple more blocks. There's a brown here and here. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just try and position myself down and just give you guys some looks at this ceiling. It's very confusing, and I do apologize for that. But I do hope you can follow this. I think I'm going to have to do a cutscene real quick. Hey guys, whoa, what happened there? Okay, I'm back. So, now what we want to do is, we need to add some more sandstone blocks in. So, we want to face the side with the ladder, and we want to go to the right hand side. Place a block to the left of this diagonal, and then put 2 to the right of it. And there are the blocks we need to add in. So, what we now need to do is add some oak planks, which are very likely going to get removed at a later point in time. But as I've got them there for now, I'm going to add them in. We've got 1 behind the ladder, 1 diagonal, 1 in front, and then 1 to the left. A crafting table there. We then have a little water feature we need to add into the middle of the room. So let me just see this. We need to go to the right hand side of the ladder. Let's say to the right hand side of this oak plank here behind the ladder. We want to count into the 4th block go in that direction. So 1, 2, 3, and then place a sandstone on the 4th. 1 to the right, diagonal, 1 to the right, diagonal, 1 to the right, diagonal, 1 to the right. Put some water in there. Okay, now chests. Some of these chests are going to have signs, some of them won't. So again, facing the side with the ladder, we want a chest here, a double one in the middle, a single one here. On this wall, we want all singles, a single, a double, a single, and then singles again here. So as I said before, some of these are going to have signs above them, some of them aren't. So these chests here don't have signs. These chests here do. So they're oak signs. Okay, and this first one says never wart. Wart is not capitalized, but never is. Spider eye. Spider is capitalized, eye isn't. We then have redstone. And then we have melon. Going around here, we just have a sign above this chest which says sugar. Okay, and then over here we've got signs that say blaze rod, gunpowder, glowstone, and blaze powder. So, blaze rod is not capitalized though. Gunpowder. Oh, that needs to be on the second line. Glowstone. And then blaze powder. Oops. And that is not capitalized. And there we... Yeah, okay, there we go. So, again, no signs here. We've got a sign that says never wart, spider eye, redstone, and melon over here. Sugar, blaze rod, gunpowder, glowstone, and blaze powder. And that is the ice cream parlour done. So, we head back downstairs. Oh. I think in the next video, let's add the doors on quickly, as I forgot to do that. Okay, so I think in the next video, there are going to be some trap doors down here at a later point. They haven't added them in yet, to the point where I'm up to, but if you want to, you can add them in. They're just oak pressure plates on the inside and the outside. And there, if you do want to add it, there is a crafting table out here. If we face the doors, go to the left hand side, find this wall that's 7 blocks long, and go into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the 8th block, no, 9th block of grass, and place a crafting table here. So again, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks of grass between this wall and the crafting table. There will be some trees and that to add around. It's up to you whether or not you want to add them, because obviously they get cut down all the time and regrown and whatnot. I'm going to leave them off for the time being. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave them off for now. I only have one of them built in my actual quest world at the moment. But in the next video, I think I'm going to start work on the village. I still haven't got the inside of the blacksmith, so if anyone knows a video that can help me with that, please leave it in the comments. I've got the walls of the inside done, I just haven't got any of the interior decorations done. But other than that, it's good to go. So yeah, I think in the next video we'll be working on the village, get some terrain done, get the houses done, and then I think we will do the toilet. And then we can do the flying pig, the Afghan's house, and then Timmy's house, and the ugly duckling. Give me some more time to work on... I'm currently working on the flying chicken, which is really difficult to do. Trying to get the placement accurate because it's floating in the sky, it's not easy. I tried to use the little makeshift ladder Stampy used, and I'm still having trouble getting the correct placement. I've got the frying pan done, so there is that. It's just that flying chicken's going to be a right pain in the bum. So, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. What is going on, Devil Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name's MVXZ and welcome back to another quest tutorial. And in this video, we are going to be starting to build the Ice Cream Parlor, which I just realised one thing, I don't have my notes loaded up. So let me quickly load them up. We do have a few updates to do in this episode. And one of them is actually inside the chest. We've finally got a look at the upstairs, the second floor. So I've been able to finish that off. Let me just load this up. And I need to quickly go over the controls. I've got logged out of Minecraft on Pocket Edition and it won't allow me to sign back in with my main account. It keeps trying to sign me in with my secondary account, which I don't want. I keep pressing sign in with a different account, but it just keeps signing in my secondary account, which I don't want because all my skins are loaded on my main account. So I've just decided to stay signed out for this video, and that's where we're going to be Steve. So while we wait for this to load, let me just make sure my controls are all good. Yes, they seem to be. Fly down slow. Yes, okay, my controls are fine. So, here we go, let's get started. The first thing we want to do is, there's actually an update in Squid's room, in Squid's bedroom. So let me just go up here and get that for you. Here we go, it's, there's a little item in one of the item frames. In this middle item frame here, we need a penguin, or it's a diamond helmet. I'm not in the texture pack today, so I can't really show you. If you're in the cartoon texture pack, it will be a penguin helmet. Get that? Yeah, they changed the controls on Pocket Edition when using the controller, so just put a diamond helmet in here. And then moving on, I think the next one is inside. I don't know if we did this one in video, actually, so I'm going to add it in here. Oops, did not mean to do that. And that is, if we go back outside and we go to the florist, or the flower shop over here. I realise I haven't added in the plants or the sign in this world. They are still meant to be there. I just need to go back and add them on because I completely forgot to do so when rebuilding this world. So, there's a crafting table which goes, if I can find them, just placed right here. And I believe that's all the updates on the outside. So, moving on to the inside of the chest, I did get some extra signs as well. So, I haven't added the signs in this world either. So I've already shown, I believe I showed you the, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to cut up, do a little cut, come back and I'll have all the signs placed in, so I'll see you in a minute.